One top of the day to you. I'm Esther Davis with a very exciting show. We are taping at Lincoln High School. We're in the Communications Magnet. It is a beautiful place. I'm extremely excited about being here. I have a couple of wonderful guests. We're going to actually tape a couple of great shows for you. And please welcome my first guest on the Esther Davis Show, Miss Adriana Davison.
Thank you so much.
Hey, how are you? My gosh, I've got so much ground to cover with you. It is unreal.
Well, let's start.
Let's start. Okay. Listen, how old are you again?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. I met Adriana through actually a station that said, call this lady, I shouldn't be doing that, call this lady and talk to her. So what makes you so wonderful?
Well, I do everything. I go to school. I'm active in the community. I'm doing a beauty pageant. I mean, I keep myself busy.
Now, tell me, how long have you been doing this? Have you always been an active person?
I've always been very active in college. I started out in student leadership, student government, all the student organizations. I went on a 7-day leader trip.
Where did you go?
I went to Midland, Texas, and it was a 7-day intense morning to night. I mean, we were lecturing, and we were in a lecture hall with all these students, and it was a great experience for me to learn how to be a leader.
I talked to a lot of people during the course of my week. And one of the things that intrigued me about Adriana is that when I did talk to her, she said she was intrigued with languages. I said, okay, how many languages do you speak? And she went on and on and on. She speaks about 3 languages. And that's very important to me because I travel quite a bit. And when I go into other countries, I find that most young people speak 3 to 5 languages.
Yes.
In their universities. Yes. But you're intrigued with languages. What do you speak again?
I'm learning Arabic, French, Spanish. I already understand completely. My English is pretty good, I guess.
Great. Okay, good.
My Russian is one of the languages I'm
You're
focusing
Russian
on right now.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your favorite one?
My favorite's Arabic. Definitely, I have a lot of Arab friends from Jordan, Lebanon, all the Middle Eastern countries. I also have a lot of friends from Iran, so Persian is my other goal.
But I understand Arabic is a bit difficult.
Arabic is very difficult, but whenever you get lessons on your iPod and you focus and you listen to it, it comes easy.
The world is changing, so that's why we're talking about languages on this segment of Esther Davis. Now, you're a college student.
I'm a college student. I'm doing broadcast management with a minor in Spanish and business.
Minor. And what are you ultimately, and what else are you working on? Aren't you working on a book or something?
I'm working on a book about my life to help influence children of today.
About her life, all of 20 years. Now, okay. But go ahead, I'm teasing you.
Yes. I'm also working on a beauty pageant right now. On November 20th, we're going to have Reina del Carnaval 2010. And it's going to be it's Independence Day for Colombia. So we're going to be representing our country. We're going to have flowers, emeralds, all the big things from Colombia are going to be in Dance With Me studio in Plano, Texas.
Now, you are offspring of 2 parents from different countries.
Yes, my mom is Colombian Italian and my dad is Ukrainian Russian.
Whoa. So what language do they speak? Their languages at home? Or how many languages are spoken at home?
Well, at home, my mom has Spanish books, French book, Arabic books, and my dad has books from all over as well.
Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go back to Adriana, because some of the things you've been telling me, I'm just really, you've traveled quite a bit. Where have you been?
I've been to Italy, I've been to London, I've been to Colombia, Mexico, you name it, I've been there.
Favorite country?
Colombia definitely is my favorite country.
Oh, it's because Mom is from Colombia.
Mom is from there, so I love going there.
All right. That makes good sense. But you're also networking all across all of these avenues.
Yes.
And you love it.
I love it. I love going to events, meeting people from all over the world, finding out about their experiences, and just it's a great way to go around and expose yourself and get other people to know who you are.
Get other people to know who you are.
Yes.
Why did you go to the job fair?
I went to the job fair to see what was out there. I heard 2 networks were going to be there, and I thought iNetwork would be a great network to be working with. And when I met Rick, I was like, wow, this guy is very impressive. I'd love to work with him. And he told me all about this show, and I decided that'd be a great way to, you know.
Well, he called me right away, and he actually gave me her resume, and he says, you know, see what you can do to get her on the show. And it wasn't difficult at all. Okay. Well, we want you to work with the Esther Davis Show. I think that's a wonderful adventure. We have interns anyway that are with us the entire year. What school are you attending?
University of Texas at Arlington.
And when do you graduate?
I graduate next year. in December.
Next year.
Yes.
All right, I want to talk about this pageant before we run out of time.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how you're going to get all of this into your schedule.
Um,
Pageants, I've directed pageants. That's pretty intense.
yes.
And you're going to win, right?
I'm going to win.
Okay.
No
All
doubt
right.
about
No doubt about that.
I'm going to win.
All right. So what are you doing to prepare for this pageant next month?
Next month, next week.
Next week?
Next week.
Huh. Okay.
I've been walking every day with my best friend. She's Miss Teen Texas, and so she's prepping me. I found my dress finally. I'm getting my cumbia outfit all together. It's going to be all white with border
Your cumbia outfit.
flowers.
Explain that to me.
It's the traditional outfit of Colombia. It's a simple off-the-shoulder top with a big flowy skirt.
Okay.
And it's just
And who's designing it?
one of
what
my
do you
mom's friends is designing it for
Oh,
me.
okay.
So it's going to be very nice. I'm
It's
very
gonna be very
excited
nice.
for the pageant.
But in that coaching, and what is your talent going to be?
There's actually not a talent portion, but if I was to do it, I'd be singing probably.
You sing?
I sing in the shower.
Okay, she sings in the shower and speaks Arabic, Russian, and Spanish, and English. You know, I get really get excited when I talk to young people because we get so much negative news about what they're doing. But all the people that I run into are just marvelously well-versed, and they do a great job. Hey, we're about out of time. What do you want to say to other young people? What advice do you give as a motivational speaker?
Stay in school. Definitely focus on your education because without education, you might be lost.
Something about the UN is on my notes. Where did that come from?
Definitely the languages I'm focusing are the languages of the UN. To be a motivational speaker for the UN or to work with the UN closely would be one of my dreams come true.
How many languages are there?
6 languages of the UN would be English, French, Arabic, Spanish, Russian, and Chinese.
And Chinese. And that's about right, because when I do travel, we go into these world peace organizations, and we always have a little box, and you tune into your language. The interpreters that we've been able to talk to over the years speak between 3 and 5 languages. What is the world's largest language?
The world's largest language would be Arabic.
Is that right?
Probably
I would think it
Arabic.
would be Mandarin Chinese.
I think they're both competing because Arabic is in all the African countries as
Okay.
well,
Mm.
in Egypt and Libya and Morocco and all those countries speak Arabic. So it's all across the nation we have Arabic, and especially in Texas there's a big Arab population.
There is a big population of Arabic, Russian, Chinese. I was surprised a couple of years ago I learned that there are more than 60,000 Chinese in Dallas,
Yeah.
Texas. I mean, it's amazing. We've been talking to Adriana Davison, one of our UTA college students, and it is wonderful. You know what? I'm going to be right back. Don't go away. 600 Pearls is up. Women that are in business. You're watching the Esther Davis Show. Thank you.